got to start acting like men.
SpongeBob.
I'll be right back.
SpongeBob, wait! Make mine chocolate.
I'll have 2 chocolate banana splits with sprinkled fairy stars and goober beans. With extra sauce, please. You can let go now. I said let go, please. What kind of old lady are you?
I'll save you, SpongeBob!
Okay, so there's a couple things to go over. Oh wait, I guess it's probably an intro. Hello, welcome to more Spongebob Squarepants Movie game, where last time we suffered through this awful driving level. And today, we're going to be doing a couple things. We're going to be playing through this, which is our first boss fight level of the game. I'll let you pet Mr. Whiskers, where we have to defeat the frogfish. No treasure chest, just a straight up boss battle. Also, update on the crashing situation. The game crashed, if you didn't watch the last episode, the game crashed right as the game was saving after we beat the Macho Time Challenge. And I was worried that I was going to have to do the whole thing over again, which luckily I didn't. I only had to redo the Macho Time Challenge, which is fine. It's annoying, but whatever. It could have been a lot worse. I also went back to Bubble Blowing Baby Hunt to get the other treasure chest, because apparently that didn't save. I don't know why. And because I had to go do those 2 things again, I got enough dumbbells to unlock another upgrade point. But we're not going to use it yet. We're going to unlock a new ability as soon as because the next level after this is going to be a sliding level, and then immediately after that we're going to do a regular platforming level. And as soon as we start up that level, we will unlock a new ability for SpongeBob, and we want to save this upgrade point so that we can immediately upgrade that. So you can, if you have an upgrade point to use, you can use it on either SpongeBob Patrick's health if you want to. I'm not going to because I know what's coming and I'm going to save it for that ability. Anyway. Now it's time to fight this boss, so immediately cartwheel out of the way, and then turn around and cartwheel into the monster from behind to knock it off the edge, and that'll do a little bit of health, or that'll take away a little bit of health. So if you're still recovering, also you want to do the same thing again, cartwheel out of the way, and then cartwheel from behind, rinse and repeat for the first phase. If you're still reeling and recovering after the abomination that was that previous, also the Patrick's clipping into the ground, wonderful. After the abomination that was that last level, don't worry, this level is much easier. It's just a simple boss battle. There really isn't much to... It's a pretty simple strategy. Not really much challenge here. It's just a nice, calm, relaxed break after the turmoil you have to go through when you do no weenie parking anytime. So, not much to worry about here. That's the first phase done. Now, time for phase 2, which is slightly different. I mean, so basically, the tongue turns into an enemy that just attacks you, and you have to attack the tongue every now and again. So it's a different phase, but it's also much easier because you don't have to actually worry about the giant monster until, of course, he stops sending his tongue out. Then you just do the same thing you did last time, where you bait him over to the edge because he charges at you. You dive out of the way with the cartwheel, and then you send him flying off the edge with another cartwheel from behind. It's very easy. It's more just here to match what happens in the movie. Well, okay, match as in they face off against this monster in the movie, but the battle, of course, is very different. But it's here to match the movie, and it's, you know, it's a pretty decent boss battle. It's easy, but it's decent. I mean, I'd certainly rather do this than anything that the driving levels are capable of serving up. That's for sure. Anyway, so that's phase 2 done. Phase 3 is very similar to phase 2 in that he's going to send his tongue out again. Only this time, instead of swinging the ice cream cone down like a hammer, she swings it around like those enemies we had to defeat in Bubble and Baby Hunt to actually to acquire the second treasure chest. So you want to slam near her to stun her, and then attack regularly, just like you would for the regular spinning enemies in Bubble and Baby Hunt. I definitely slammed down there, but okay, fine. Also, if you get hit by any of his ice cream projectiles, it will do a little bit of damage. Did I? All right, walk. This game just doesn't stop. So I slam the ground. It stuns her, but I get hit. Quality game design. Are you gonna respond to my input this time? Nope. That's okay. Yeah. Well, so long as the game actually registers the fact that you stun her, which it did that time. I still got hit though, which is fun. As long as it registers that, then you'll be smooth sailing. Because now it's just the same dodge and then slam from behind tactic we did for the first 2 phases. Do this a few more times, and then that will be this boss fight over. And that's a level over as well. It's a very short level. because it's just the boss fight, but I'd much rather do this any day of the week than do that stupid driving, any of the driving levels again. And after this, we get a sliding level. So, yeah, very long stretch of absolutely no platforming whatsoever, but in a platforming game, mind you. But, you know, whatever. That's the boss fight, defeated. I guess the boss just sits there in the background once you beat it. Because, sure.
Patrick, step on it!
Come on, kiddies. Have some ice cream.
Jump for it, Patrick!
And so, the hideous creature was vanquished by an even more hideous creature, coming from the deep ocean trench.
Well, we lost our car again.
Never mind the car. Where's the road?
There's the road, on the other side of the deep, dark, dangerous, monster-infested trench. Ugh.
After gulping, SpongeBob and Patrick decided to throw in the towel. Luckily, Mindy arrived and showed them what was really going on back in Bikini Bottom. Plankton had transformed Bikini Bottom into Planktopolis. The sight of their city convinced our heroes to continue on to Shell City. So, in order to become men, they cried like little babies. But someone was hot on their tail. With no time to lose, Princess Mindy thought of a better idea, and our heroes quickly became men and marched toward the treacherous trench.